Okay, this session is hereby recorded. We are having I'm recording this session, and as soon as this session is over, it's going to be uploaded into YouTube. Then I will post a link to you. Okay, now back to business. Getting started now. So for all of you who are listening, I know there's time delays. Um, just bear with it, and if you need some clarity, feel free to watch the recording later on. So now, um, hello Joshua, welcome. So the last time we met, we were talking about your assignment, and what we decided was that your assignment 2 um, will be progressive, and your assignment 2 is a video project. But what I'm going to show you right now, if you notice at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a little white patch. That's my sketch pad. So in this sketch pad, I'm just going to do some scribbles. And if you are taking visual sketch notes right now, if you can take out your IDJs, then you could put some notes down and observe what I'm doing here, and make sure that send a snapshot to me to show that you understood, and you've understood everything that you've heard from this live stream. Now, this live stream is for your benefit, and if you have any questions, type your questions out here, then I will be able to read your questions. Yes, can someone add Husna into the group? Perhaps Melissa, you can do that. I believe Husna is online. She did mention that she was not on the group. Hey Harley. Okay. Now, so far you've completed assignment 1. Assignment 1, then you've got assignment 2, then you got assignment 3, okay, and then you've got of course you've got your IDJ going on there. Then you have your major project or your final project. Okay, I would say this is final project. So you've got assignment 1 completed, okay, done. Assignment 2 in progress. Assignment 3 upcoming, okay, and then this major project is more like bringing it together and completing it. So what's happening here right now, looking at your circumstances, there were a lot of interruptions to our sessions in the past, and there's some things that we cannot avoid. So I had to solve the problems on my own. I have to think about ways and solutions. There wasn't a lot of time to deliberate, as far as, remember I told you about your strengths, weaknesses, and we talked about that briefly in class, and talking about how you can do prank videos based on that. It's very difficult to I think, because of time, and because you guys are loaded with lots of work. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to connect, okay, I'm trying to make this connection. I'm trying to connect. Let's see, let me choose a red color. Now I'm trying to connect this to this, and then I'm going to try to connect this to this. Make sense? Because because it makes it easier for you to do one thing, one component comprised of two stages and then one final presentation. And in this final presentation, it's a possibility that you could actually show it. You need to show it to the public. Well, I'll say show it to an audience. But let me think about that, okay? Now, that's a long way off. Now, you're already in your 10th week. So by now, you should have some ideas. Now, what kind of ideas that I'm expecting from you, and this is why these live streams and tutorials are going to play a very important role for you. Now, having said that, we have gone through quite a bit, but we've not spent enough time together. Well, we've not spent enough time talking. And I've done some tutorials, individual tutorials, looking at individual IDJs. Now, when we do some face-to-face tutorials, we can look at your IDJs directly. That will be a lot easier to do. But if you're going to do online streaming and online tutorials, then we're going to do it this format, and it's going to be a lot of response between each other, reacting, and then you guys can give me some feedbacks, questions. Okay, I'll pause there. I hope you understand this. Now, by the time you get this message, I know this time delay, by the time you get this message, I'm sure you'll be able to respond. So give me a sign that you understood what I just said. Okay, maybe you can respond over there. Beep beep, anyone? Okay, I'm moving on. Today's lecture this morning was about fuse. We've got the 6th step of the 8 steps of creative thinking. Now, fuse is about combining ideas. Now, I'm going to have to open the slide if I were to give you a lecture. I'm not going to give you the lecture now, okay? I'm just going to talk about your assignment, right? Okay, then we'll come to fuse after this. So, so back to assignment 2, as I was saying. Hang on, let me just